Hello everyone, welcome to another video from me. So I am interested in building the Toyota Cerumo Exiv from Tamiya, and since it is an old kit, these are the decals that were provided with the kit. And as you can see, some of the decals have yellowed over time. This is quite an old kit, so no wonder about that. And as you can see, the worst part are these two decals, and also some decals over here that have yellowed. The rest are not that bad, since they doesn't contain white coloring. Also the Tanabe ones, these are the worst, as I've said. And also this is on the surface, so I will try to remove that. And also some decals over here, also white, which have yellowed. Now I have been seeing videos and pictures of people putting these type of decals in the sun, so I have decided to carry out this sun decal whitening solution myself, and put this decal and together with the other one on the window pane where I know that sun will shine. I have seen the weather forecast for my country, and it looks like the next couple of days will be quite sunny, so that's a plus. And we will do this experiment together to see if this sun method really works or not. Let's go. So there we go, quite a sunny day today. As you can see, I will be placing them on this window pane where I know that sun will shine through, especially later on today. Close the curtain and leave them over there. So day number 8, I am back talking, and let's check out the result after another day of sun. And today I have decided that this will be the last day. Let's take it from the window, alright, and check out the result, which is quite similar to what I've seen yesterday, day 7. And I'm also going to check the decal sheet better under white LED lighting. Let's go. So here we are. Let's check the decal under better white LED lighting, where we can see better what was done after these past 8 days of this decal sheet sitting in the sun. From what I can conclude is that this experiment, this decal whitening thing, really works, especially considering how this decal sheet started, how this decal sheet was 8 days ago. This is a huge improvement, and I'm sure that most of the decals which before couldn't be used now are back to usable. These two decals, they were a little bit too yellowish. They didn't get completely white. As you can see, they are still a little bit creamish. You may still use them as they are, maybe. And however, speaking of the smaller decals, like these ones over here, these were completely yellow in the beginning, even the Tanabe and also the electrical ones. However, nowadays they are white, as you can see, and for me, look at that race, for me they are completely usable. Let's have a look and see how this decal sheet was 8 days ago, so that we can compare. Okay, so there we go. Just look at the yellow JTCC door logos, how much more yellow they were, and now they are much better. Also the race and the Tanabe, they are much more yellow than they are right now. So back to here, from what I can see, from what I can conclude, looking back at how it was 8 days ago and how it is today, for me that works. In the beginning, you remember I had this decal sheet, and looking back at it, it has several white components like this Toyota visor, and I'm going to place this logo, these two doors decals, next to the Toyota visor, so that you can compare what is completely white together with the result after these past 8 days in the sun. When you see it alone like this, you might say, oh, that's okay, that's gone white. However, when you compare it to something that is really white, you will notice the difference right there. And speaking of this decal, in the beginning you will remember that these had some stains on different sections. I removed them with water and a cotton bud, slowly, lots of patience, so that I won't damage the decal. And as you can see, it looks like all of it is gone except for a little bit over here and over here. I will keep trying to remove these slowly to get them back to completely usable. Alright, and the last thing that I want to mention is the conditions in which this experiment was done, so that you can consider and adapt what I've used to your country and conditions. Alright, so this decal experiment was done in March in my country, in Malta, where the temperature was around let's say 13 to 16 degrees Celsius throughout the day, and the window in which this decal sheet was placed, that gets around 3 to 4 hours of sun per day. So considering everything, this experiment, this decal sheet, got around 30 hours, an average of 30 hours of sun to get the result you are seeing here. So that's something you may consider if you're doing this experiment for yourself. The last thing is that maybe you might ask, why did you stop after 8 days if it still hasn't gone completely white? The reason is that I don't want to risk the decal print getting cracked. I have seen pictures and videos of people posting decal sheets that were completely ruined, cracked, because of overexposure to the sun. I don't want to risk that. The moment I saw that these have gone completely white, I decided that yes, this experiment works. There's no need to keep putting it more and more and risk the decals from cracking. So that is something that you might consider if you're doing this experiment. Check the decal sheet every day to be sure that it is not cracking. I really hope you find this useful, especially if you have older kids and want to try this thing yourself, and I really hope it was interesting. Let me know in the comments below your opinion, if I could have done something better than I actually did. If you have done this experiment yourself, just let me know so that we can learn together. That's why I made this video, so that you can learn from my experience, and I would be much more than happy to learn also from yours if you have already done this. Alright, and finally, feel free to leave a thumbs up if you have found this video interesting. That will be very appreciated, and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe.